Here in our sentence building exercise, we will summarize the entirety of Chapter 4 in one long sentence. Our first sentence ends with the verb to give in the honorific. Looking toward the beginning, then, we have la, so that's the object of the verb, to the Jetson. And here we have the third case agent. So this is the lama kulungpa, Yunten Gyatso, gave to the Jetson. And then what did he give? Comes in the middle. Serwe damngak. So the oral instructions, the damngak, on casting hail. So that's a very simple structure to this sentence. Sometimes you might see the agent come before, but in this case we have the object, the Jetson, who receives the instructions, and the lama kulungpa yunten gyatso giving the instructions in the agentive case. Here we have the same sentence up to here. Here's the end of our last sentence, the verb to give. It's been nominalized and joined with the sixth case marker to the word for after. So after giving the oral instructions for casting hail, then what happened? Here we have Jetson in the third case. And let's look down immediately to the final verb. So Jetson su is a verb that means to create or to manufacture, to cause something to happen. So what did he cause to happen? In the village, here in the locative, in the seventh case, hail fell. And then bup, the verb to fall, is turned into a noun and it's put in the third case. And so we can say, we can call this a reason. So because of hail falling in the village, the villagers, in the third case, go down to the verb. What verb is that third case working with? Here it is, to see. And it's in the negatives. The villagers could not see. And here's a third case, with their eyes, the grain. So because of hail falling in the region, the villagers couldn't even, we might say in English, couldn't even see the grain with their eyes. And this is what Jetson caused. Again, the next part of the story comes at the end of what we've seen already. So here's the final verb from the last example. So the Jetson caused hail to fall in the region such that the villagers couldn't even see their crops. And therefore, or because of that, Jetson regretted that misdeed of casting hail. The next part is also appended to the end of the last one. So here is the end of the last sentence. He regretted the misdeed of casting hail. And here's our continuative particle following that verb. So this could be a semicolon. Or we can say something like, as a result. So here we have a ne. So from, or having, or let's say this is an adjective. So this is remembering the Dharma intensely. So from remembering the Dharma intensely during the day, he didn't remember to eat. We saw this in our grammar preview, the same phrase. And at night, he didn't go to sleep because world weariness or disillusionment and renunciation were born. Finally, in our last long sentence summarizing this entire chapter, we have at the end of the last phrase. So here is the end of the last phrase. So a desire for renunciation and world weariness or disillusionment were born. And then, so that having happened, here's a phrase, chedu, which you will remember from the past. So in order to request the Dharma, shua is request the Dharma. So in order to request the Dharma, Lama Rongton Hlaga, this is a person's name, he met with Lama Rongton Hlaga. And finally, there's actually one more part. Let's find the last part. Lama Rongton Hlaga, he met with him. However, although he did that, young, sometimes has this meaning, that was useless. So pen mitokba means meaningless or useful, not beneficial. There was no benefit to that, with that. And Lama Marpa, Jebar Chunne, so he went to meet Lama Marpa. So there's a missing tong here. You might want a tong there, but the meaning is clear. He went to meet with Lama Marpa. Having done that, Marpa tong J, there's our tongue. Having went to meet with Lama Marpa, he actually met him. So Tibetan sometimes is a little repetitive like that. So having gone to do this thing happened. It's a common structure. So there's the summary of this entire chapter in one very long sentence.